Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, we're going to talk about our day today. I think it's day 6.
Yeah.
Of the India trip.
Yep. And we're just going to take you through the day, basically.
Okay, so in the morning we started off and we were all painting, trying to get a big push done because we were kind of behind. And it worked really well. Everyone just went all hands on deck and we were all painting and some people were helping out. And then some of the boys went and played cricket. And they were loving that, but all of us are awful compared to them.
The boys just...
They were also really aggressive. I'm pretty sure Sarah killed herself, but well played. Okay, moving on. Tell us about your lane walk. People went for lane walks.
Okay, in the afternoon, me, Emma, Duddy, Connor, and Emma Linus went on a lane walk, which is basically just like a trip through all the the slum houses and everything with Miss McKibben, Ruth, and Sonny, who is she basically started Asha, and we just went into different little homes of people and just heard some stories about them. And one story that really stood out for me was this girl who initially didn't have enough money, or her parents or family didn't have enough money to fund her to go to university, but through Asha through Asha, she was to talk to Sonny, and she was upset about that, and obviously, but basically she was able to go to university with their help, and is now just chasing a dream which she just would have been completely impossible for her before their help. And yeah, that was just, and then so it just kind of makes you realise that anything's possible, really. And anything else was stood out for you?
We went to a house of a guy who was studying for his university exams, and he showed us all his textbooks, and he got really excited about it. And then we met his whole family, his mum and his dad and his brothers. And the dad has been out of work for I think 3 years maybe, and
he's really diabetic as well.
Yeah, and his diabetes was very
off the scale.
Yeah. And then the mum was working by sewing, but she would only get paid 4 rupees, and it would take her hours and hours to finish it. And then the little boy, the dad was saying he was so proud of him, that he really wanted him to do well because he had a hard life, because when he was 2 he had TB, and then he was beaten up, and his eye, he couldn't see out one of his eyes, so he just felt that he really deserved to do well. So that was really good to see. And then also the 2 brothers worked and were paying for him to go to uni, which was really good as well. And no, she's really
and these things are really inspirational when you hear them talking about it as well, because they don't seem upset, they're proud of themselves. Every little thing they achieve means so much to them, and it makes you really appreciate what you've got.
And just one thing is just when you're walking through and you smile at somebody, they just give you such a big smile back, and they're so happy you smiled.
You can't imagine doing that on the streets of Belfast,
just
smiling to random people.
It's just so weird. Just want to smile at everyone you see.
I know, one of my mum was welcome and thank you for coming, which was so sweet.
And then so after that we some people did crafts with the girls, and then we just finished up painting and did some skipping. Gosh, they love skipping.
They love to skip, and
we cannot keep up with it because they keep trying to come skip with you. So that means all the kids line up to skip with one person, and then you have to keep going and going.
And the one
thing
is we never change skipping; they change, but we just.
So they don't understand how we're so unfit and getting dying. But now literally everyone's walking up these stairs
oh. I know it's a race, and you're kind of can we please stop? I want to fail at this. Is not good.
And then later we went to the market, and it was quite a market.
Yeah, also when we were leaving Asha, we left behind Mr. Kirk, and we heard banging on our bus and realised that we've driven off without him.
So that was ages after our slum as well, so we had been probably
sprinting the bus. We just had Chinese for dinner tonight, and it was lovely.
It was really good.
We're speaking for much too long now.
And now we're going to finish this up. Don't know why I just said that, but yes. Okay. Goodbye, night.
Bye night.
Hello. Anyone want to do a trick? Can you play ball? Play ball.
Alright, let's play, everyone. You go. Okay. No.
ऐसा कुछ बोलो कि उनके मैसेज में लगे कि कुछ सुना है तुम लोगों ने, कुछ भी बोलो. हाय बोले जो भी तुम्हें बोलना है.
Hi. My name is so many names.
So little.
कितने सारे नाम.
Okay. What else? Or take it. I don't know. Zoomed in, yes.
Okay, I can go up top.
Hey. You like it? Good.
Lost it. There's election posters.
Together. I mean, back home, you might see your neighbour for months.
Exactly.
And you wouldn't even think twice about it.
Although it's at the same time, like they sort of have to be.
That's awesome.
The conditions are so cramped. Yeah, true that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had a bunch of...
No, but if you were living in 1 metre squared and then the person in the next metre squared was living as well, like
No,
you'd
but
obviously see him a lot more than we see.
No,
our
but I
neighbours.
mean, if you had a bunch of Irish families living this close, there would be arguments. There would be
Obviously, that's
conflict.
because we're Irish, though.
Yeah, but here they're also happy to be together.
They get by. Out back into the open world. Honkity honk. I'd say that'll do 6 minutes. Yes?
Yep.
It's a video, but
It's like a video photo.
Well, anyway, we'll pretend
smile and we'll pretend it's a camera.
Video photo.